All right, what's going on, YouTube? What's happening, X? We are going to be breaking it down tonight before I head out of town. We head out to F1 Las Vegas. And I wanted to break it down for you guys and show you guys exactly what I'm kind of thinking. We have got to have some green candles. We have got to have some green candles, guys. Let's move me over here. Let's do this, and let's move this a little bit here. So let me try to stretch this out, guys, so it's all blown up for us. All right, there we go. All right, we can see that Bitcoin right now, we're in the last 15 minutes, we're finally seeing some green candles, for Pete's sake, huh? It has just been a bath. Bitcoin can just not find some legs, man. It just cannot find any legs. And maybe in Venice earning report, I don't think it's gonna matter, dude. What I'm going to be explaining tonight is kind of how Bitcoin hit $112,000 for the first time. When Bitcoin first hit $112,000, $110,000 for the first time, everybody wanted to short it. Everybody kept wanting to short this thing. And what happens when everyone's trying to short it? You get the short squeeze, man. And that's what's happening right now. That's exactly what's happening right now. Is everyone's trying to long the bottom on this thing, and the more you long, the more they're going to just keep squeezing it lower. And so with Bitcoin, let's go out to a daily, because I do have some targets for Bitcoin to the downside. All right. Our first major target for Bitcoin is, if we have two. All right. We have the 786, which is directly down below us, which is 85,371. 85,371. And if we actually don't hold $85,000, then I would say, we need to pull this fib a little bit lower, and we have some big confluence right around this 75K. This is going to be big, 75K. But before we get that bearish, all right, I did say that I think that, Bitcoin, it was so obvious that $92,000, we had a CME gap. We had a large Fibonacci golden pocket, which was right here. You guys can see the fib levels. I did say that if it was going to be so obvious that this level was going to be, that it was going to be touched and that everybody should have longs there, it would only make sense that we blow right through it. And if you look, that's exactly what we did. We came directly down to this golden pocket, and that's the lines right here. You could see we blew right through it, and it made sense because it was just so much of an obvious area to long. It was such an obvious area for traders to take a position that it just made sense that you were just going to get boned. You were going to get fucked, man. And that's exactly what we're seeing. And so let's see if Bitcoin can find some legs. We stopped right around $88,600, $88,600. Let's see if Bitcoin can find some legs. And the targets to the upside, guys. If you are longing this market, I'm going to tell you right now, please have expectations that Bitcoin right now, with the outflows of the ETFs, with what we're seeing with profit taking, this market maker move, have expectations that if you're long in this market right now, and my expectations are no higher than $98,000, $98,000 to $100,000. And then we're going to end up finding out if Bitcoin does end up holding that 92 or this 86 or this $88,000. And where do I get those targets for on Bitcoin? Again, simple trading is the best trading. Right now, if we were just to pull this fib from here to here, from the top of this move, this is 107 down to our new low of 88,500. You could see directly up to 100 grand, 98 to 100 grand. If you are longing this market, please have expectations for these trades, because I don't think Bitcoin's got the juice. I am in some longs right now. I'm in some longs right now. They are printing. We're up $1,600 on XRP. I've already taken some profits. I locked in because I wasn't sure. I already locked in $1,000. We're up $182 on Hype. And I have some other longs on my other exchange. And give me a second, and I will pull these over, and I can show you guys. And these longs, give me just a second here. Let me go over to these trades here. And let's go ahead and share this. I am break even on AVAX, and I am down $1,800 on Chainlink. I've been holding it because it was only 2x leverage. Liquidation was all the way down to $7. Liquidation was $7, so I felt pretty comfortable. I have a little over 21 grand on the trade here, $7,000 on the other one. Are you guys able to see this? Yeah, you guys can see this. All right, yeah. So again, we're down a little $1,700. Our other account here, I have almost $150,000. We're up to 204K on this. But let's see what we can do. Let's see, baby. Let's see if Bitcoin can find some legs, guys, because it's been pretty. It has been pretty shitty. Would you not all agree? It's pretty frustrating to see that. Yeah, got that. Yeah. Steven looking fresh. Just got back from the. We had a pretty funny conversation inside of my chat. I asked everybody if you guys go get manicures, pedicures, haircuts, take care of yourself. You know what I mean? It's my anniversary. I'm getting ready to go to Vegas. I'm taking my wife to Las Vegas for the F1. We're gonna go party with Team Haas. Yeah. Some of the men in my channel, they're comfortable getting a mani pedi, and you want to see them feet, boy? Those feet are clean, dog. They're looking good. That's pretty fucking funny, huh? All done, dude. We got a new haircut. I rock out that. Let's see here, guy. Rock out that eyebrow notch, dude. Little gangster. We're jamming, baby. We're ready to go. But yeah, guys, have some. I'll pass on the mani pedi. LOL. Got to keep the fresh cut though. Yeah, it's not for everybody, boy. When you meet the love of your life and she wants you to go with your dude, Broham, you're just gonna go, bro. You're just gonna be like, don't tickle my feet, bitch. Forgot top tier fees. That's top tier masculinity. Yep, I'm a so long. You're in a so long. My son got the notch. I guess he's a G. Yep. Me and my sons, we all do it, dude. Me and my sons are little boxers. We all do that. I've been doing my eyebrow notch, dude, for years, since I was a young man. Elise Woods, you wish your husband would get a pedicure? Yeah, it's just a pet, I do them. I do all of it, dude. I don't, One thing you guys know about me, I'm pretty outspoken. I will, dude, life's funny with a pocket full of money, dude. And I tell you what, I don't give two shits. I'm going with my wife. I'm having a good time. I'm getting pampered, dude. I normally go and get like back massages and stuff. And, there's normally this really awesome, very strong native lady that normally breaks it down, dude. And she's just cranking it, dude. It's out of hand. Pretty awesome. But we'll get back over here to the charts. So again, Bitcoin, make sure to have your expectations right now for your trades. Like I said, I'm in these trades. I don't know if I'm going to be, I'm up $1,670 on the hype. Hype's just not ripping just yet, but yeah, and it has been I was stressing, man. I folded. I was in a $1 million Bitcoin long. I even told Jason Casper about it on his stream, dude. Dude, I was in at like 88, 89, 800. We came down, dude. I was like, I'm out. Closed it. I had 100 grand at 10x leverage, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna lose freaking 15 grand, 20 grand if this thing buckles down to $85,000. Scared me right out. And so I waited patiently. I dropped the leverage down to 1x. And now I'm inside of some of these longs. But again, if you are inside of some of these longs, what's going on, Sigma Pill? We got Elise Woods. We got CAD Crypto. We got Fletchy, Steven. We have almost 57 watching right now. Quite a handful of you guys rolling in. I'm going to go over the Bitcoin targets. I'm already inside of these trades. But please have expectations that if you guys are long in this market right now, I would say Bitcoin has probably an 80% probability that the top is in. All right. Crypto gain. Right on, Sigma. Pleasure to have you here for the first time. Please like and subscribe. And I'm going to show you guys why I think that I would say that 80% Bitcoin's top is in for this cycle. All right. There's a 20% chance that I think that, could we get the juice to go back up to $130,000? Maybe. But it's funny, guys, that a lot of these traders, influencers, stop talking about the 50-week SMA. Everybody said, oh, the 50-week SMA, it's a bull market. It's a effing bull market as long as it's maintaining. Well, let's go to the weekly. And you're not hearing them talk about it, are you? Let's pull it up. Let's pull up the SMAs. Am I tripping here? Here we go. And let's go to the weekly. Let's go to a 50-week. Dead ass silence, aren't they? 50 weeks at 102, guys. Bitcoin closed completely below on the weekly time frame on Sunday, and we are way below the 50-week SMA. So you guys can see typically you use two SMAs, the 20 and the 300. Yeah, 102,800, man. Look, it's way up here, 102,800. And guys, you can see, again, this has been everybody's big cycle. This is as long as we hold the 50-week, well, when we get below it, we go into a year-long bear market. All right. When we get above it, we go into a parabola. We go into a parabolic bull market. And right now, we are way below it. So I'm not a big 50-week SMA, guys, knowing whether or not the cycle top is in or not. I'm telling you right now, the line in the sand for me was $92,000 on this. If we just go why I had 92 grand, we'll delete the SMAs. Bitcoin has been maintaining all of these fibs all the way up. We pull it up from here to here. I'm sorry, we'll go from here to here, from the break right here. Maintaining the fib. We come down here to here. We're below this fib. It was holding, man. And then on top of that, we had this right here, man. This was holding all the way up. This was holding all the way up right here, guys. And we are way below it. It is not a good look for Bitcoin right now to be flipping $98,000, $95,000, $92,000 into resistance. It is not good. And if we just go into like a much cleaner time frame, like a 4-hour. All right, let's go to a 4-hour. We'll refresh this up here. Look at this. Not good that we turned 115 resistance. Not good that we turned 110 resistance. It is not good that we turned 107 resistance. And then we had this right here at 96. Guys, these are massive sell walls right here, and Bitcoin just does not have the juice in it right now. But I'm not completely bearish. I'm long, and I'm still holding my short. I am short from 124,800. I showed that trade 124,800. I am holding this short. We can actually go over to X and be more than happy to show you guys. And again, if you guys are watching me on X, I appreciate it. If you guys could please like, subscribe, get the notification bell. We're going to break it down for you guys real simple. Simple trading is the best trading. I don't do anything fancy. And here's why. A lot of the times you're going to hear how traders feel like they have an ultimate edge on the market and they use special indicators. Me, support, resistance, volumes, fib levels. Very simple trading. Where did I learn that from? Jason Casper Trading. Simple trading is the best trading. All right. Simple trading is the best trading. Let's go over here to X and I will go show you guys here. Here we go. Actually, we're up when this thing was down at 88K. I was up a little over 2,100%. I was saying that real traders hedge. We don't put emotions into it, guys. We just play the level, set the hooks up on there. And yeah, we're holding this. We got this right here. 124,744 is my entry on the short. I'm holding this thing. I'm a big guy on showing P&Ls. I normally show, I'll show you guys my account size, my trades, my losses. I'm currently in a big fat loss right now. I mean, it's $1,800, but this was a BTC trade. This is a coin margin, and it's up almost 0.20, like 0.17, 0.18 of a Bitcoin. So almost, what is that, 18 grand, 17 grand, something like that. Yeah. Let's read some of these charts real quick, and then we could, let's read some of the chats. Are we at resistance now? Yes, we are. We lose 74 and I'm bearish, but until then, I'm still bullish. Crypto Gain Hub, I'm here to tell you the only scenario that plays out is if we go out to a Bitcoin chart, BTC, USD, go to Coinbase or Bitstamp, really old exchange, go all the way out to the weekly. And if you're hoping for this right here, that is your only saving grace, that this is a identical cycle to 2021. That we do end up seeing a, you know, whatever the percentage is right here, a total of a 50% pullback, which, you know, from here to here, a 50%er would put us right around 60 some K. And then over the next, let's see here, from the bottom to right here, it only took, what, 3 months? 3 months to just rage right back. So you're hoping for maybe March, which would be an extended cycle theory, right? But right now, guys, I would say that Bitcoin, we probably have, I would say maybe an 80% chance that the top is in. I'd say that there's probably an 80% chance that the top is in. Yeah, unless we raged from right here. You know, we flushed them out, completely flushed them out, and then Bitcoin over this entire, by next Sunday, guys, I'm talking in the next 4 days, recovers above $98,000 to $102,000. If this V-shaped recoveries and comes up here, then I would say I'm totally wrong. I'm a mathematics undergrad and an MBA in finance. Fib is God's gift to us. You know what, Elise? Every single one of my trades, man, I am pulling fibs, and this is exactly how I trade. And here's the biggest reason why, guys, too. If you guys are trading the asset of Bitcoin, the fib levels are huge institutional levels. If we see them, they're using them. And on top of that, these institutional assets respect them. If we were to go to gold, my channel is really, really, really big on trading gold. We have some killer gold trade, guys. Shout out to my partner, zoomex. We're able to trade gold. The ticker's under XAU. And you can see here, if we go to, you know, again, gold is a $30 trillion asset class. $30 trillion. All right, $30 trillion asset class. And let's actually go out to a 4 hour. I told everybody long the shit out of this at 39.17. Look at how well the fibs are respected. If we pulled it from this low of $3,800 up to this high, we gave these calls out, guys. We gave these calls out in the Coliseum, and we said, hey, everybody long, you guys better long gold. It respects these levels. All right. If we were to go to this level right here, look at how crazy this is. From here to here, we dipped down below this golden pocket, recovered, but man, even just a quick little scare, these things absolutely get respected, man. Absolutely get respected. The other thing that we were talking about too with gold, a lot of channels were calling this a bear pennant. If we go out to the daily right here, these guys were saying, and I told my channel, do not short gold. Do not short gold, guys. These guys were calling for a massive bear pennant on gold. They had targets down here, $3,600, which I do have targets of 3,600. And again, going back to those fib levels on gold, I'd say just pull it from here to here. I have targets right down here of 3,650, $3,600 for a good solid retracement before gold continues to rise. And I was inside of a Spaces the other day, guys. I was inside of a Spaces the other day, yesterday, on Wolf Bitcoin. And these guys have very interesting takes. I love being part of these spaces. I'm going to have to invite you guys. There's a lot of big institutions that go into these chats that I get to talk to. It's actually it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to get their opinions. And what they're saying right now, guys, is that with the biggest transition of the boomers of the wealth being transferred, it's a lot of it is going to go to gold. a lot of it. Gold has finally broken out. I mean, if I actually just go to the gold chart and we go to gold here and look at this, gold is raging, man. And I don't think it stops. Even if we have some pullbacks here, guys, even if we have some solid pullbacks down to $3,600, I think gold's going to $6,000. It is very probable that gold is going to continue to rage over the next 10 years for sure. I think Bitcoin's going to do very well. I do believe that Bitcoin's going to $1 million. It's very frustrating, I know, that we're witnessing Bitcoin just not get its legs in the juice right now. And I bet you guys are even more crapped out that Bitcoin altcoins are just not having it. Altcoins are just not having it. But we have to take it level by level. We can't just say, oh, it's all doom and gloom and fuck it, we're done. If you guys are still holding your altcoin bags, you cannot sell right at these levels. That's ludicrous. Ludicrous, guys. I'm holding a massive chain link position. I just publicly bought. Let's go back to my X account here. Let's see here. We bought almost $215,000. We bought another 15 grand here on Coinbase. On these here, a little over 200 grand that we bought on Bybit and put in cold storage. You cannot sell right now. You cannot sell these altcoins, guys. That is ludicrous to do right now. Let's go over here. Can we see a $10 chain link? It's funny you say that because everyone, I was on Discover Crypto. I have these levels for Chainlink right at Chainlink loves 1040. Loves 1040. So here's the thing, guys. On Chainlink, you guys can see 1282. We came down and touched it directly. And I gave all of these to the Coliseum. And I was telling these guys, hey, Link Lieutenant, baby. That's right, dude. Guys, now is the time to really look at your portfolios at these prices that if you are going to be DCAing in. For me personally, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana, AVAX. 10 is very probable for Link. And let me show you where I get that $10 from. Again, if we break down right below this 1280, go out to the 3-day, you guys can see here, bang, 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 bang. 1040 is the number. I'm going to tell you right now, look, we'll zoom it up. 1040 is the number. It likes 1040. On the high side, this is a big support flip right above this at 950. You guys can see on a nasty wick. But 1040 is the number, guys, right here. 1040. Bang, 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 bang. 1040. Back up the truck and load up on some Link at 1040. Solana came down to our target, guys. Golly, man, I ended up taking Hyperliquid and AVAX. I showed you guys my trade, XRP, but I should have taken the Solana trade, man. This one totally respected it. On my last stream, I was telling everybody, guys, Solana really likes 111, 113s. Look at these wicks. This is a buy zone, guys. This is a serious. Let's see here. Do we got a money symbol somewhere? Anyways, we'll get the look at this massive buy zone right in here, guys. 111. It loves it. And we're right above it right now. So if we do end up seeing one more flush, I would say that for Solana, $110, guys, is the play. $110. Now, why are we getting some support right now? I pulled the fib from this 95.35 up to our previous high, 253. We could see that we fell directly down to this 786. These altcoins really like to blow by the 618. You know, Bitcoin's a totally oh, you did end up taking it, Broham. Yeah, you got that. Waiting for that. Yep. And Broham, you're inside of my Patreon. You're inside of the yeah. Check this out, man. I gave this call, dude. I'm telling you guys. And again, I'm not a call group, but we're just putting out the levels there, guys, to see if Bitcoin starts breaking these supports. Where are these altcoins going to start finding support? And so as we start breaking down the price action, nothing surprises us. We were able to say, okay, hey, this is a good, a very, very good level. You guys can see, boom, right there at the 786, second time on the penny for a double touch. Double touch. Look at that. Bang, it's perfect. Look at that. Excellent trade if you guys are inside of this Solana trade, because, you know, the other thing that I was explaining to you is about on these altcoins, there's so much meat on the bone. There is so much meat on the bone that if Bitcoin actually just moves its ass back to 98 to 102, guys, these altcoins can rip 20%. And with a little bit of leverage, woo, you guys can have some whoppers. That's what I was expecting on some of these trades that I'm in right now. Like, I'm inside of AVAX. I'm inside of Chainlink. I'm inside of XRP and Hype. If Bitcoin would just make a good, strong push, we are in for some green candles, guys. We're not just going to just bloodbath on Bitcoin. This is not just going to happen. I'm telling you right now, as I explained earlier, as they long it, they try to just squeeze them. And as they long it, they try to squeeze them. And then out of nowhere, bang, a $7,000 candle is going to freaking hit Bitcoin. Watch. A $7,000 candle is going to smash Bitcoin. And if we look right here, look at this. From right here to here, this candle, this is 110 to 117. This candle right here, this single candle right here, guys, look at this. That right there, using my little thumb right here, is a $7,000 candle. $7,000 candle. $7,000 candle. If we go to the daily on it, look. Even if we go onto this, guys, Bitcoin is totally it could easily pull this off. Yeah, look, our trades are cooking right now, man. Look, we're up a little 1,600, a little $400 right here on this one. Let's go over to zoomex. Still down on these trades, man. We're down 1,800 on Chainlink, but almost break even on AVAX for $1,900 loss on that. That's all right. But there's a lot of meat on the bone, guys. Yeah, it would. It would absolutely annihilate all the shorts if Bitcoin just did a single candle up to 90. I mean, it could easily happen. Let's also look at a heat map. Let's go over here, and I bet you there's a ton of liquidity being built up above us. Not that. Hold on. Heat map. Give me just a second, guys. Here we go. Bang. Cool. So here's the heat map. Let's take a quick little peek. Let's actually zoom out to like a 1 week, see what we can find. Now, what we're hunting for right now is confluence. That if we are going to get a pump, where are we most likely going to get stopped from? I said 98 to 100,000, and whoop-de-doo, look at this, 98 to 100 grand, $98,000, guys. This is a ton of liquidity building up right above us. Let's go out to a 2 week. I want to go out far on the heat map because, guys, we just touched $88,000 today. I want to know, dude, are we coming lower? Can we get a good short squeeze? Is there anything below us to try to squeeze out? It looks like they cleaned everything out to the downside. I would ignore the shit out of this line at 110. We got to take it level by level, guys. It's not all that's fucking moon math up here. Let's go down to a 3-day. Yeah, 93 is our first little sell wall, and then all the way up to $98,000. Lots of liquidity building up above us, guys. And these guys that are shorting this thing, you know, from 98 grand. Again, look at this level right up here at 90, 99, 98 from right here before the big drop. This 100,098. Actually, it's these guys right here. Let's go to a 4 hour. These guys right above us. This is 96. This is 99. These guys got a decision to make right now. Are you guys going to close these positions or get blown out of the water? Are you guys gonna close these positions, or you're liable? I mean, right now, you are liable to get blown out of the water. Bitcoin, guys, when we see price action like this, let me just clean this up again, and let's go to a parallel channel. When you see price action like this, you are bound to just smash all of these shorts. Boom. And then we can go lower. It's very, very, very similar to when I said that 107. 107, guys, the fact that we held this little range right here, I said, get ready. We need to sweep the highs. Look what happened. They sweep the highs. And the moment we came up here, I said, guys, get ready because now we're going to sweep the fucking lows. Boom. And sure enough. And again, that's just because price likes to, this market is designed to steal from you guys. Okay. This market is designed to steal from you as traders. And so this is why I'm explaining to you guys, when you are trading right now, have expectations for the trades. I hate to say it. You know, if you're inside of these longs from $88,000 down here, this is TP. This is TP1. This is absolutely TP territory right here. Right above TP2. And then you probably leave leave a 25% runner. Leave a 25% runner because what we do want to see with Bitcoin is we want to see these levels be turned into support. Boom. Boom. You want to see these start getting turned into support. Do you see what I'm saying? As we work on out of here. That's what we want to see. We want to start seeing all of this get turned into support. All right. So I would be taking TPs. I would 100% be taking some serious profits on these moves. And again, this is just the idea for Bitcoin. Let's start breaking down Ethereum because ETH got pummeled today. ETH got pummeled all the way down to 2860s, 2870s. Right now, remember how I said that these altcoins really like coming down to the 786? Almost all of them are coming down. They're not holding these big macro golden pockets. They're coming down here. And I just want to see something else real quick. Actually, I feel more comfortable pulling the fib now that I'm looking at this from literally our bear market low of $1,400, $1,400 to our new all-time high up here at 49.60. The golden pocket is right below us. I would say I'd probably be taking this trade right in here, guys. This is a good trade. High probability trade. And the way that would look like is, look, you have a high, boom, boom, boom. And you're putting in higher lows. You're putting in higher lows. That's what you want to see on a climb on out of here. Do you see? So again, with our expectations though for Ethereum, if you're inside of these trades, we got to just go down to the 1 hour, start looking at these big sell walls. Oops. Again, decision time is going to be right in here. TP, right in here. Which, if you're looking at these trades from here to here, that's a 10% move. With a little bit of leverage, you're making a lot of money. With a little bit of leverage, you're making a lot. Next TP, I'd be saying right in here, right underneath both of these at 33.50s, right above that. And then you need to keep a 25% runner. Keep a 25% runner if it keeps running. But again, when I teach you guys how to layer out on these trades, we want to see this start being turned into support. So we work our way out of this. Bang. Work our way out of it. And it'll look a lot like this. Look, you have a low here. So let's so you guys can see this a little bit better. Let's go to a 4 hour. Look, work our way out of this. Low, higher low, higher low. Do you see how we're kind of working our way out of this? We're trying to work our way out of this. So you guys are going to get better opportunities. Do not be afraid to take profits on your way up like this. All right. The same thing's going to happen here. If we come a little bit lower, then again, have your expectations for these trades. Let me check my trades. I just keep looking at them. Damn, Gina. We're up a little $2,000, huh? Actually, 3 G's. 17,894. Let's see if we're break even on green on these ones. Look, we're only down 1,600 on this one. And hold on, let it refresh real quick. 150, 1,600. So we're making some juice, baby. And I already took out $1,200 on the other before I came on the stream. I told these guys, I am going to take some profits right away. Again, I just don't trust it. And I wasn't sure how tonight was going to play out with the Asian markets. Was not sure how the Asian markets were going to play out. So again, this is Ethereum. If you are going to be taking these trades, you can see we still have this clear, let's clean this up, clear downtrend. Until Bitcoin covers up to that $98,000, we do have this this downtrend right here, guys. Boom. So just do not be surprised if this comes up and rolls over again and then it comes down into the golden pocket. It's right below us. It's a massive, massive macro level. Good area to take some longs. Great area to take some longs. Also, going back to Bitcoin, I will probably be taking those shorts again right up into this level of this $99,000 once it starts flushing out this liquidity. Because again, if we do come all the way up, I want to see this flip into support. And then I'd be pulling a fib from this to this, and I'd be saying, look, boom, 92 needs to be pulled into some support. And again, guys, as traders, all we're doing is we're trying to look for every scenario. Nobody fucking knows. Your influencers don't know. Your traders don't know. I don't know. All we're doing is we're playing the probabilities. We're setting a game plan for when price action gets there, so we're not surprised. Now, it does help if you guys get into these channels that are posting these things there, because, you know, in my Telegram, I'm going to post all of these things, and everyone's going to say, oh, when we get down to these prices, they're going to say, oh, didn't Craig say something about if we come and flip $92,000, and you go back into my Crank's TA, and you're like, oh, okay, this was planned. All we're doing is just putting it out there, so as we get into these price actions, we're not surprised. All right, we're not surprised at all. Let's also look at Solana. Again, Solana's bouncing beautifully off of that 786. If we dip anything below that, guys, I'm going to be having it. I'm going to take these trades for sure. The level is 110, 111, right down in here. If Bitcoin breaks $85,000, then I have way lower targets, $77 to $88 for Solana, but we're not there yet. Let's also look at AVAX. AVAX, for some reason, is just getting pummeled. And the reason being is AVAX just busted through a massive support. You guys can see here, this was a large support for AVAX, guys, right here. And we just took it out, man. This was right at $15. Bounce, 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 bounce. We are now below it. The targets are going to be between $8 and $12. Somewhere in this area is where it's going to truly bounce. What sucks, guys, is a lot of the major coins are filling the wick, the Binance wick right here. BNB, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. They have all filled this wick except for Chainlink. Look, Chainlink hasn't filled it either. Hasn't filled this void of this wick. AVAX hasn't filled the void of the wick. Go to XRP. We're not even freaking close. XRP on the Binance wick came all the way down to $1.17. I don't think we're going to see that. My big level you guys can see for XRP is right here. Boom. And that's going to be between $180 and $2. $180 and $2. You guys can see every single time we've came up, we bounced directly off of it, came up, we bounced directly off of it, came up, we bounced directly off of it. I'm looking right here, guys. Probability states we're going to bounce from there, right? That's what it says. That's what it says. It says probability is going to bounce from there. And then, but again, there's a lot of meat on the bone on these altcoin trades, a lot. All Bitcoin has to do is try to get some recover. Those wicks will be filled for sure. Just a matter of when. Well, that means XRP's got to come down to $1, which I think it is. XRP is notorious. If we go to XRP USD, go out to a long Bitstamp chart, it is notorious for 100% retracements. Look at this. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Do you see these just big pops all the way up? 100%. Pops all the way up? 100%. XRP is notorious for doing these, guys, for doing these moves. So I would not be surprised. Again. 100%. And then it'll get dwarfed over our next cycle, and then it'll rage all over again. So again, buy zones right underneath. This is a big area. Every single time we wick into it, we have a good solid bounce. TPs again all the way up to 250. You guys can see this is a let's delete this one right here and let's do this. There's your massive range. Easy targets, guys, all the way up to 250, which means if we get this trade, that's a 30% pump. That is a excellent trade. Even buying spot, a little bit of leverage, however you want to play it. But these are excellent, excellent trades on XRP. But again, every trade that I'm talking about right now, guys, Bitcoin must do a recovery up to 98 to 102. It has to. Or if Bitcoin takes out $88,000, then we have a very high probability that we're going to end up sweeping the lows for a liquidity grab down here. Something like this. And it's going to be ugly. It'll be really, really ugly. Aster, we had a Aster call at $1.15. We had a Aster call at $1.15 on the money. And Lord behold, $1.15 was the play. We have some of these guys, some of my senior guys are still inside of this trade. We were holding this nice, beautiful range. Aster was trading inside of this range right here. And these ranges right here, guys, if you can catch them, will make you a ton of money. A ton of money scalping. A ton of money scalping. The reason why I say it's pretty easy is because you guys understand where a stop loss is going to be. It's very, very easy. I mean, just take the trade right here at the support line, stop loss directly underneath, play the range. Told everybody, hey, if it comes, we're probably going to try to flip all this into support. 115 was the number. Boom, shakalaka, out of here. These guys are still holding this trade, and it has been a whopper, I'm sure, for some of these dudes, for some of my my veterans. So yeah, Aster's really bucking the trend right now. Aster's got a lot going for it. CZ publicly came out and said that he's going to be, you know, it's the only coin that he publicly said he's going to buy, only the second one. First one's BNB, second's Aster. And our next coin, so I like Aster. I do think that they're going to I think they're going to pump Aster hardcore. I do. I think Aster can, I think the market cap is so small that on Aster, they can just, and I like how this thing is rounding out. I like this rounding out right here. This thing comes down anywhere back down into this 115s again. I think Aster could rip. Good trade. But it's also been bucking the trend. It's been bucking the trend just like Zcash, excuse me. Just like Zcash. Zcash has also been bucking the trend. It's been a great coin to trade. Didn't care what Bitcoin was doing. The whales and the entities are pumping the shit out of this coin, man. You know, still targets are still going to be right at $1,000 for. And again, this is what I'm trying to say here is every single time ETH, Aster, and Zcash are my facts to trade. At least, yep, and Sol, yep. Those are great trades, guys. Those are great trades. There's no need to overthink it. These projects are bucking the trend right now. They're totally bucking the trend. They're cooking. Where are the trades at right now? Let me check my trades real quick here. What do we got here? All right, 1,600 and 400 and 200 and minus 1,600. So, yep. Don't need to overthink it. They're bucking the trend, guys. They are bucking the trends. They are great coins to trade. As a matter of fact, let's look at Zcash right now. Let's see if this thing comes down to 675. If we come down one more time, maybe 675, and see if we can get a, take a nice little live trade and work our way on out of here. Targets are going to be right up here on the next wicks. I would be TPing out somewhere right around $708. Just something from here to here is a nice scalp. Reason being, guys, when I'm looking at it printing kind of these lower highs like that, you can see high, lower high, lower high. If this thing comes up, I'm telling you 708 would probably be my TP on it. And then I'd probably leave a 25% runner. 25% runner. This is a good trade. Nice scalp trade anyways, especially if our boy Bitcoin during the Asia markets tonight can get some legs on it. Get some legs on it and follow through. You know what I mean? Get some legs on it and follow through, man. Get on up here. With that being said, guys, I'm getting ready to go to Las Vegas tomorrow. I'm going to be going to the F1. You think 747 it'll wick up to on yeah, I'm going to be partying with Team Haas. Team Haas, Ollie and Ocon and those guys. Team Haas with the Team Haas suite at the F1. Dang, 740, you're asking for the tip. Elise is asking for the head to tippy toe. She's asking for sheesh, you're asking for you're asking for all-time highs, huh? 741. You're thinking it's gonna take it out? Boom. I've seen her trades though. She's been making some nice trades over in the DC channel. It's been good. Yeah, I'm excited. This is my first time going to an F1 race. I will probably close these trades out tonight. I don't want to. I gotta lock in some of it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be partying and having fun with my wife. I'm on my 12-year anniversary. My 12-year anniversary, and we're going to F1, which is pretty crazy, man. F1, go party with Team Haas. Get to go meet these guys. I guess there's a bad dude named Max Van Streppen. I'll be meeting him and all those other boys. We had a lot of you guys coming in here, man. If you guys can, please like, yo, what's good, Kyle White? If you guys can, Max Verstappen is the best. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, I'm going to go party with these dudes, man. I'm excited. I'm very excited. If there's any coins that you guys would like me to chart, if you're uncertain about a trade right now, I'm more than happy. I got probably another 10 more minutes. We'll cut it out at about an hour. We have a lot of good setups, guys. Everything has a lot of meat on the bone, a lot. There's some really good trades to be made, but please understand, and I say it every single stream, you can have the perfect altcoin trade, the perfect indicator, the perfect support, and Granddaddy B just comes in and fucks it up. So be very cautious right now. Everybody and their mom is trying to long 88 to 90 grand, which tells me that, dude, they're going to get blown out again. And on Bitcoin as well, this does not look like a bottom to me. All right. I say it every stream. We want those nasty candles. All right. I guess this is I like these nasty candles. This is how we get those. Yeah, I think maybe this is it. The daily close like that, then maybe this is it. Maybe. Look at that. This is what I mean by this, guys. When I'm talking about those nasty candles, we want to see those. You guys see that? That's an ugly looking candle. That's a blowout right there. All the way down. So I guess Bitcoin did very, very similar. Maybe this is the bottom. Maybe we just need to hold them, hang tight. You party with Max? I'm gonna go party with all those guys, dude. I'm gonna go party with Ollie, Ocon, the whole zoomex team out there. I guess, yeah, it's my first time to go to the F1 building. I guess it's a big old beautiful building in Vegas. I guess they call it the F1 team suite, paddock hospitality. I don't know, dude. We'll find out tomorrow when I get there in the morning. I'll be there till Sunday, so I'm not going to be doing much trading. There we go. We're cooking, baby. Some of these trades are cooking. We're up almost $2,000 on XRP. Bitcoin's trying. It is trying right now. Let's see what else can we try to pop off on. I got an extra 52. We can see here. We're up 1,700. Another 450 here. We're only down 16. We're zeroing in on this chain link trade. Let's go to AVAX real quick. Again, this is AVAX. I'm hoping AVAX just blows right. Dude, you guys can see this trade right here. Let's go to a 4-hour. I do not know the Max song. This is just screaming to me short squeeze. This long, nasty words, just work on out of here. Come on, flip this. So targets are going to be $16, which, dude, if this thing goes to $16.50, I mean, I'm going to make 10 grand, be a quick little 10 G's. It'd be nice to clap a couple more of these large trades like this before the end of the year. Start stacking them all in. These would be some nice trades. Nice trades. Let's go back over, and you guys wanted to see Tau. Let's go to Tau. Ooh, Tau looking good. Tau likes this level here. Let's go out even longer. Let's go to a 3-day. Yeah, Tau really likes this level right here, guys. This is an excellent level to try to long it. You guys can see from here to here. Bounce back in June. Another big bounce. Another big bounce. Big run. We're there. 295 is a big number for Tau, guys. 295. Every single time we come down to 295, we get a solid bounce. It likes this level. It does like this level. So 295. It looks good. This looks really good right here, guys. Tau is strong. Tau is a good play. Tau is strong. I would say, does anybody want to guess in the chat, because I'm teaching you guys, and simple trading is the best trading. When we look at this chart, please give me a number where you guys think the next major support is. When we look at this, what is the next major support when you see a chart like this? And I'm showing you guys why we have support, because we have multiple bounces. What's the next level? You guys tell me. Get some crowd interaction here, so that way you guys can start seeing what I'm seeing and, you know, how I trade and the levels. I want to see somebody in the chat. I'll wait. No answers? Nobody wants to write it? Where they think the next big level for Tau would be, just looking at this chart? Should I just tell you guys? I was really hoping somebody would give me a level, man. I want to see some knowledge. 360. Okay, let's see where 360 would be. It's going to be right here. It's 172, buddy. 57 $. Get out of here, dude. 527. I was saying the next support if we break here. It's going to be right here. Again, multiple touches here at 180s, 185s. And then the next one is going to be right above it, right here, guys. Here, which is going to be that 228, 230, 220-ish. Yeah, exactly. Right here. You guys can see massive support right here. Bang. Wick down to it. Bang. And then these are our levels right here for Tau, guys. These are all three of our levels for Tau. All right. One of these levels is going to hold. So as of right now, though, over when we're looking at this, yeah, when we're looking at this, again, this has been holding for 156 days. 156 days. So I would say, guys, you know, take the swing. I would keep my so if we did end up taking this long here, you would take it right at about 301, and I'd probably have a stop right around 280. But I'd use low leverage on this, because that $15 on that $15 with some leverage, it could wreck you, man. Just one little move down like that could wreck you from the entry. So low leverage. I was going up. Oh, can't tell. 200 something. Oh, support. My bad. I automatically look for shorts. Yeah, 527. 527 is way up. Yeah, no, that would be your target, because again, if we look at this, we cleaned it all up. We can say that Tau is in a let's go over here to just a parallel channel. Why not? This is really the range that it's in, is that right there. It's a large range, man. This is a big range. That's a 50% range, guys. This will make you rich. This will make you a lot of money. A lot of money in this range. All right. But yeah, absolutely. I'd be looking to short this thing back at 486, 500s. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you are looking for a trade on Tau, this would be it right here. Bang. Just like that. I was close, but hard to judge on my phone screen. Yeah. It's good. I want some interaction from that, like that from you guys. We got a lot of new traders. You guys are coming in, looking for influencers and traders. You're learning a million different styles. Add them all to your arsenal. Add every one of the traders to your arsenal, but back test every single thing that that you're telling you. Every trader that you're following, make sure you back test what he or she is telling you. Back test what I'm telling you, what CryptoCrank and the Coliseum is telling you. And then you're going to eventually start weeding out the real ones and the ones that are just not traders and they're just influencers and they're full of shit. Backtest everything that I'm telling you guys. And, you know, I did the same thing in my early career when I was trading. I had a handful of people that I listened to, and I'm like, dude, this dude's full of shit. And then there's some real ones. Jason Casper, Flopping Groper, Philocone. These are real traders. These guys are showing you when they took the trade. They're showing you their losses. They're showing you their wins. They're showing you the back testing of how they took the trade. These guys are rocking, baby. These guys are rocking. I try to pride myself on showing my team in the Coliseum the exact same thing. Everything. If AVAX loses this area, we go to 11. Yeah, we did AVAX earlier, guys. We did do AVAX earlier, and those are our levels right there. If we lose this level here, man, then it's going to be anywhere between 8 and 11 bucks, 8 and 10.50, somewhere in here. Are going to be the two levels for AVAX, which is a steal. I'm also going to tell you if, yeah, 750 is all the way down here. 850, 750. What's a good starting trading app? Jose Casillas, I would say, man, get into my Telegram. Get onto zoomex. It's got a great app. Let me just show you guys something real quick. Let me show you guys this. This is my original one. I do have a partnership with zoomex. zoomex is my partner, guys. Ignore the match, please. I need to redo this. I'm not doing a campaign for a one-to-one match. But you do get tier 4. You will get tier 4 trading fees. You guys are going to be getting 0.0012 makers and takers. Fees that are close to zero, guys. Fees that are close to zero. And again, here's the other thing too. Going back to also your influencer groups. If you guys are investing, I love Discover Crypto. Discover Crypto is a phenomenal group. They are breaking it down. TJ and DZ, they are breaking it down every day. They're going over all the crypto articles, every one of your news apps. They're keeping their opinions out of it. Guys, they are just breaking it down for you guys. So you guys have a good head on you. They're breaking down Donald Trump's news. They're breaking down the Fed news. Again, there's only me as a trader, guys. There's only a handful of channels that I pay attention to that I actually use and go out of my way to hear. And again, Jason Casper, I'll be doing a collab with him sometime next month and January. I'll be on Flopping Groper again, or I'll probably have him come on my channel, man. We're jamming. We got 150 people here with us tonight. So we're going to do probably have him come on my channel. And let's see here. What else? Who else? I wish I can get Philocone, man, but he's got a fucking attitude, dude. Dude say I said, hey, dude, I've been watching you for 6-7 years. I'd love to collab, brother. I've learned so much from you. His response was pretty shitty. He goes, who the fuck are you? I'm like, golly, dude, I'm just a fanboy. Yeah, pump me up to 2 subs. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, we got Steven here. He's one of my veterans too, coming into the to the Coliseum, and he says he backtests me in the Coliseum. Some trades he doesn't take, and he just watches to see if they're going to play out. You know, Crank is more right than he's wrong, and he just has learned to be a better loser, guys. That's another thing in day trading, guys. You need to learn to be a better loser. You need to learn how to be a better loser. When you guys are day trading, all right, and when you guys are taking these trades, we have an answer to an entry, an exit, a stop loss. We have targets. We are controlling fear. We are controlling greed. So let's break those down real quick. When we are controlling greed, If we have targets for our trades and we go into these scalps, all right, I'm not thinking, if I have, let's break down the trades real quick here. So let's look at these here. Let's look at my trades real quick. And the trades right now, guys, are cooking. We are up $3,000. We're up at almost 204 G's. Let's go over here to zoomex as well. We're down to $1,500 loss. We were at almost $2,000 on this one. We have $380 in profit for the Avalanche. I think this AVAX trade. Now, to give you guys an example, when we are managing fear, I do not move my stop losses, guys. If I enter into my trade, I know what my boy Steven here is explaining and trying to say here. I'm a better loser because when I lose, I know exactly what I'm willing to lose. It was predestined. It was planned. I know what I'm willing to lose. All right, based off of my risk management, and that's managing fear, guys. As it's coming down and you don't have a stop loss, you do not want to be one of these traders, guys, where you are, where you guys are sitting inside of these trades and you're playing the hope game. Oh, I hope it gets back to break even. I hope it, I hope it comes back and I can make some money. Hope is not a strategy, guys. Hope is not a strategy. You cannot day trade and hope. Hope is not a strategy, guys. Your strategy needs to be that you have the proper risk management. You're going to manage that fear by keeping your stop loss in place. You're not going to have these freaking runners that are just going to blow your account and now you're down 30% because you're over leveraged. Do not do that. Get out, cut bait, reassess, do not chase, and plan your strategy for the next trade. Now, managing greed. My TP for these trades, all right, as you can see, we have a clear downtrend. I need to take at least up at 1580, 1540. I need to take a piece of this trade out of the puzzle. If we get up here, I don't just keep saying, oh, well, I'm up $4,000, which again, if this thing goes up to 1580, I'm up $7,000. I need to probably take 50, 60, 70% of this trade off the table, play with house money, and let the rest ride. But now I'm trading with house money, guys. I'm not going to just let it run all the way up here and round trip. You do not want to do that. That is managing greed, guys. Please understand that when you guys are taking these trades, there is always another trade. There is always another setup. There is always another trade. These are 24-hour markets. And so, again, control your greed. It's not all just Lambos and dollars, baby. You got to TP out. You got to man up, woman up, and you need to take profit. Lock it in. In my channel in the Telegram, guys, we specifically call it lock. We lock it in. I did that on this trade here. If we go back over here to these trades, let's go back over here to I locked it in. Before I came on stream, I didn't know what Bitcoin was going to do. I locked in $1,100. We're up another $1,700. I locked it in. I am not going to do it. We're not round tripping these trades, guys, okay? Stick to the plan. Now, the other thing too, do not force a trade. If you are a new trader and you're learning all of your tools from all of your favorite traders or influencers or whatever it is, all right, patience. You need to have patience. Do not force a trade. As you are learning a strategy, we can only trade when the market permits our strategy. My particular strategy, I have the CryptoCrank Radical Scalp method. I like taking my daily bread, my daily scalps. All right. I take my daily scalps. I don't really have a daily goal, but I just know what I normally trade with. I normally end up with $2,000 to $5,000 a day. I have all of these trades posted. We could see here, like these trades right here, guys, $6,900. Here's an excellent example too, guys, of how the CryptoCrank Radical Scalp method works. All right, let's look at this right here. We could see I was trading BNB, and this is the exact example of the CryptoCrank Radical Scalp method. All right, BNB makes a pullback. All right, you can see in the chart, BTC makes a pullback. I had my eyes and my sights on BNB. BNB also made a pullback. BTC starts getting a little bit of a recovery. I see that BNB is now flipping resistance into support. This is our signal. We take the BNB trade, Bitcoin pops, BNB pops, bang, quick $1,100 in less than 5 minutes. Very, very simple. We then say, okay, is BNB going to play in this range like it did here? It played in this range down here. Will this now play in this range from 996 or 992 all the way up to 104? Well, we go back over to these trades and look, bang, 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 882 from 987 to 992, 886 from 997 to 104, 658 from 992 to 998. I'm using about 15 grand at 10x leverage on these trades. Yeah, 10x leverage with 15 grand. But again, you guys could be using $500 at the same 10x leverage, making $100. I mean, you know, 60, 70, 80, $100 on every one of these trades by using this method, guys. It's very, very easy. But yeah, that's the CryptoCrank Radical Scout method, guys. We can go over it again. But definitely, if you guys could please like and like the video, subscribe on YouTube. We're growing really, really fast. It's really awesome to see the support, guys. It's really awesome to see the support. I'm probably one of the smallest channels that is being followed by every major trader, which is super cool, man. I've been following these guys for 5-6 years, you guys, and been in the game, lost a ton of money, stuck with it. Every one of you guys, if you guys are beginning to trade, are going to have this exact same feeling. You're going to lose it all. You're going to lose it all. You're going to try to gain it back. And yeah. But definitely please like and subscribe to the content. Hit the notification bell. Get inside of my free Telegram. Dang, baby, we're cooking, man. That'd be nice if XRP, dude, or I'm sorry, Hyperliquid. Hyper's finally freaking cooking. Let's see if Hype gets up to $40, man. $40. That'll be a quick 3 Gs. If we get actually back up to 4150 was the target. 6,500. Again, there's a lot of potential for these trades, guys, to print some serious dough. I mean, I hate doing moon math because at any moment Bitcoin can turn around and just slosh these trades, but there's a lot of meat on the bone. There's a lot of meat on the bone for these trades. Let's actually look at Hype real quick, guys, and then we'll call it a night. But Hyperliquid loves playing right here, guys, at $35, $35 to $37. Loves it, and then it rides all the way back up. Really, it loves going back up to $48. You guys can see here that $48. This right here, TPing out, it loves this area. Sheesh, dude, I hate doing moon math because I start hitting my limit orders and I plug in 48. Let's see if this thing went to, let's go back over here. Let's hit share. Let's hit limit. Let's go back to 48. Oh, yeah, that'd be $22,000, but who knows if I hold it for that long. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, yep, Hyperliquid, good, strong project, also bucking the trend, just like everything else. It's looking real good. 4150 was my target right up in here. Easy peasy. Really, this should be a TP right here, man. I might just have to take the 1,000 because we haven't been able to work out of, you know, we haven't been able to work out of this exact level that we're at right now. Look, resistance. We'll see. But I do like trading Hyperliquid. Excellent project to trade. Yeah, guys, I think I don't have a Discord yet. I'm building it. I am slowly building the Discord. It's just me, so I'm having to build it and set all the parameters, and I'm building all the channels, the support, the bots. Yeah, I'm building everything myself, so it's a little tough. Eventually, I'll probably, because I'm growing, and we got a lot more traders that are wanting to learn. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up having to go to a Discord. You know what I mean? Instead of just the Telegram chat. Discord has a lot. You know what I mean? Of features, and then I'm not doing so many things manually. Yeah, I don't. You know, Discord has a lot of good features. I'll probably be doing that. How does that look? Oh yeah, and then you can blow this thing up here. Let me see this. I'm just playing around with this real quick here. Any other projects you guys want to see? I do like trading this hyper liquid, guys. XRP. We got some nice trades here. I'm almost done with my challenge too. I play a lot with my own money. This will be my first time doing prop firms. I have both. I have client funding as well as a breakout prop. I'm almost done passing these things. On breakout prop, I'm done. But is there anything else you guys want to look at? The trades are cooking right now, man. The trades are cooking. I like this. We're up almost $2,800. I wish this chain link, man. One little spurt from chain link would be nice. Let's get back over here. I don't. Let's see. Morpho. Do I ever trade SPX? I know a lot of folks who do SPX. Oh, this SPX 3000 or whatever this is. I don't, man. So one thing about me that, yeah, Steve-O, on the copy trading, on zoomex, they're gonna be adding all of the rest of the features. They're gonna be adding a lot more of the features. Copy trading with zoomex right now, they only had partial features. I needed them to add all the personal features from the personal futures interface to copy trading. It was really shitty that I was entering into a position. Let's just say I entered here on a short, the line wouldn't even pop up, dude. It had like just a little check mark right here. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I couldn't drag my stops and everything like the way I fast scalp, and I just my normal tools for my setup so I can perform. I personally like the larger chart screen when you oh, nice, Steve-O. What's up, Prosper? It's another one of my heavy hitters right there. What's up, boy? Excellent trader. He's doing great too. You personally like the larger chart screen? All right. I like MYX. It moves quickly. And as far as news events, nah, dude. Here's what sucks about Chainlink. Chainlink's got all the news events, dude. It's got all the news events, Jose. Swift, BlackRock, Ondo, every partnership for DeFi. That fucker just don't move. If you would have seen XRP getting that news with Swift, bro, XRP would have been at $4 overnight. It would have popped another $100 billion right into the market cap like it did when it went from $1 to $3. So you guys like the big chart like this? Much bigger chart? I'll leave it like this. That way you guys can see me breaking it down for us and the works. And if you guys do end up getting inside of my Patreon and my premium group, please plan on staying for 6-7 months, dude. Learn the strategy, surround yourself, ask the questions. It's $50 a month, dude, and you're actually going to learn how to trade, properly use the tools, understand the strategy, watch me go live, watch the team go live. It takes time, guys. It's taken me years to learn what I know now. Years. It doesn't work like this, man. Yeah, I love Link, dude. I own a lot of Link, dude. I own a lot of Link, and we're just gonna have to wait for our number to be pulled, bro. Just wait for our projects to be pulled, you know. As far as the other chat, real quick for Morpho. Yeah, let's see here. Been here since before you had your own telly channel. Yeah, that's right. Yep, Cade. Link is my arch nemesis. I've never gotten a good trade with it, but I got good entries on spot. Yeah, it's a tough one to trade, man, but you can make a lot of money if you long that thing at 1040 up to $15, dude. With a good little bag, and you can make a lot of money. That's a great trade. I've made a lot of those trades like that, a lot. I think whenever Josh inside of his channel, I was posting a lot of those trades, man, on Chainlink. We got a lot of you guys here. We have 156 total. Man, I feel cool. A lot of you guys are coming from X. If you guys can, please like the video, subscribe, subscribe to me. I'm going to be sending a lot of videos through the Telegram, just showing the F1, the garage, getting my merch signed and all this shit. You know what I mean? The other thing too, guys, protect your capital. We are in a high stakes trading area right now. High stakes. Keep the stop losses below. Watch Bitcoin. That's one thing that you guys will learn how to use inside of my channel is Bitcoin is an indicator. Bitcoin is the best indicator. I promise you right now that my trades are going to suck if Bitcoin cannot get above this level and it rolls straight over. My altcoin trades are just going to get pummeled. They are not going to perform. They're going to be anchored with Bitcoin. So make sure you guys, if you guys are taking any trades that aren't bucking the system, Zcash doesn't care what Bitcoin's doing. Aster doesn't care what Bitcoin's doing right now. They're bucking the system until they get back in line. So if totally different, but all your other altcoins, if I was to look at this here, and then I also looked at, let's just say XRP. Look, let's go to a 5-minute, and then let's go to a 5-minute. Look at how they're perfectly candled up. If I showed you both these charts right now, look, you wouldn't know the difference. Which one's Bitcoin, which one's XRP. So look at this is perfect scenario of synchronizing your altcoins to Bitcoin. And this is how I trade. If this thing right now, let's just say you took the short, this thing rolls over, your XRP trade's going to just print money, baby. And some ask, why wouldn't you just take the Bitcoin trade? Well, because if Bitcoin drops down, look at this. If Bitcoin drops down, that's 3.75% compared to the altcoin trade, which is 4%. I want the bigger meat and potatoes. And 2, I get to watch Bitcoin as an indicator. You know what I mean? I get to watch Bitcoin as an indicator, and that's the way I trade for all of my scalps. With that being said, guys, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I got to shower up and get ready. I fly out tomorrow morning. It was a pleasure. I will be back, and when I get back, guys, I'm going to be free all of December, and we're going to kill it. We're going to absolutely kill it. Yeah, I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to go take my wife, guys. And again, please like and subscribe, follow. We have a lot more collaborations with other great traders. We're giving out all the alpha, guys. It's been a pleasure talking to all of you guys. So again, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll probably be active inside of the chat. I'm going to be in the Discord. Or not my Discord. I'm already saying Discord. My Telegram. I'll just be active in the chat with you guys. I'm sure a bunch of you guys are joining, and I'll be welcoming you guys and walking you through the steps on getting your VIP tier 4. And with that being said, guys, you guys have a wonderful night.